Right, I didn't hear your question completely.
Yeah, what was that?
Okay. So to your question, how we sort of set that up is basically our Logi guys, myself included, we produce all the materials and then produce all the vehicles and ammunition needed for it and store it at the seaport, and then the people that run the ops will then send a message out on, like for us, the 882nd Discord, saying that we are running this particular op, in this case tank op, on this date at this time, and then we'll then often extend to Pacific allies, in this case Dawn or Moist, inviting them to join, and then come that time, we pull out all the vehicles and the ammunition, transport them to where they're going to be getting used, or a safe location back from where they're going to be used, and then people spawn in, much like in a normal fight. We'll group up, decide who's manning.
Hang on, but if you go to press escape, go to setting, and then voice, there's a reconnect button. And then your mic should work again. Also, while we're waiting here, my internet is gonna cut out in a minute. Just so I can...
Also, Max?
Yes?
If he needs the reconnect button, he can't hear us talk either.
Oh, then write it to him because my internet is about to cut off. I'll be back in like a minute, guys. I'll be back. Just don't kill my sleeping body. That's very important. Don't kill it.
Hello?
Hello!
Hey.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yo, I'm back!
Welcome back.
It's just nap time.
I'm guessing I missed the explanation.
You did, but I'll run through it again.
Okay, thank you.
So basically how we organize these larger ops is, you know, me and the Logi guys will gather up everything we need at the seaport, you know, the resources, build the vehicles, ammunition, and then the people that are running the op will put a message out on the Discord. For instance, our Discord, the 882nd, saying that at this time, this date, we'll be doing this sort of op, in this case tanks, and then we will extend an invite to regiments that are in the region that we are working with in that war. Like, for instance, this one, we're working with Moist and Dawn, inviting them to join us in the tank op. And then shortly, only about half an hour to 45 minutes before the op starts, we will go to the seaport where we were, pull out all the vehicles and the ammunition and everything we need, transport them to a safe place just back from where we're actually going to be operating, and then set a map marker for our
Oh well, it did not work.
to then... Yeah, no, you're still sleeping here. It's fine. You might be able to still deploy to... You still might be able to deploy to Origin and re-get your body max. And then we'll make a regiment post saying this is where we're gathering for the op. Everyone will spawn in, much like you normally do. We'll group up and assign who's in what vehicles, and work out what vehicles we're using in each sort of wave or plan, depending on the op.
Ah, there we go, finally. Alright, let's continue.
Excellent.
Right, but is your voice fixed?
Yep, and I got the answer now, yeah. Thank you guys.
To come back to your question of like preparing the ops and stuff, Are you like how we like plan them, or how like our actual op structure is? Like how is the command structure?
Honestly, both. Both of those are really interesting topics.
So because I'm the leader of the regiment for tank ops, they're the most hard to lead because they are the most hectic. What we do is that most of the times we have a shot caller, basically always me, who sits there with binos looking ahead of the tank line because most of the yeah. For example, most of the tank combat in Foxhole is like, 1800s line fucking infantry shit. So you have like the shot caller calling out targets that everybody focuses on the same target, etc., etc. What we also do is have several officers having like all their own little tank sections who are allowed to work independently from each other, but we have a common goal. For example, take this and that out. That's for example, if an officer sees, yo, I can flank this guy, he tells me I'm gonna flank, I say alright, and then we flank. That's how it should work on paper. Normally we let everybody try what they want, because we're pretty newbie friendly and casual. So if you really want to do something, we won't say no. So sometimes it lacks a bit in skill and stuff, but like, yeah, we don't really mind. It's always
the
nice.
thing is, whether you have the skill or not, the only way to get the skill or build the skill is by doing it.
Yeah.
Like, I'd rather give 50 tanks out to new people for them to learn learn to tank, than have them sit in a seaport and the new people not learn how to tank.
Honestly, as a new person, that is something we hella appreciate.
Yeah, it's
Like
cool.
you guys taking us with you guys right now. Like honestly, I don't think a lot of other people would have given us this chance.
No, so I'm gonna be honest here, like on Cuba, we were pretty mad. I was mad as well. I'm normally not really mad, but just seeing all the people waste all the shit, and then, I got a bit mad, but then, I calmed down and realized, fuck this, we need to start doing something. We have so many new people everywhere, and we can't just always keep complaining about it. We actually need to start showing how shit is done, how it works, so they can actually help us better.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And that's why we also appreciate you guys, because you're actually talking with us. You're just not ignoring us. You're trying to learn, and that we really appreciate it.
Yeah,
And
it's cool.
I know, talking to a lot of new people, a lot of people don't realize that every single thing in this game starts out as useless salvage that you have to mine up with a hammer, then process at a refinery, and then turn those processed materials into crates of materials at a factory, and then transport them all the way to the front lines by truck.
Or in our case, blockade running if it's cut off from supplies.
Yeah.
I mean, I always try and give my commends when people drop off the goods.
You always should.
Exactly.
No, but like I said, we're like really newbie friendly. We always love to help people. It does, like, it's, there's no point why we shouldn't. Complaining about people won't help.
So, just to explain what Max is doing there, if you don't have a radio, anytime you open the inventory of a relic base like this one, or a town hall, or a bunker core, you'll have a little message that pops up in the top left under your stamina bar that says your intel has been updated. That just means that the latest intel on the map will now be shown on your map. That intel only gets updated when you open those key buildings, or if you have a radio on your inventory.
Radio real quick. I'll be
So,
right back.
for example, if you open your inventory, open up the map, if you don't have a radio or have not opened the inventory of a relic base in this hex, you'll see that you don't actually have any intel from all the watchtowers and observation bunkers. You're just going to have a blank, non-intel map with just the key structures marked.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing.
Yeah. So I will drop the ramp. If we wander over to this relic base, and you open up its inventory, and then close it, you'll see the little message pops up in the top left.
So like, what are
And then
the? I assume seeing.
Right, NA.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
What is
They're
that?
gone.
Yeah, everything just shows up.
What was your question?
So what are we doing right now?
I was just getting a radio. NA, can you take the binos?
Yeah, I can take bonus.
And then go back on the ramp. We're good. I need somebody to scout ahead of us because pirates and wardens and stuff. I have a radio now.
I apologize all the conversations there. What was your question?
Yeah. Like after that, I'm seeing like blue dots and stuff on the map. Like what? Can you
Exactly.
explain what those are?
Yeah, so a circular blue dot means that is a warden infantry. If it is a blue triangle, then that is a warden vehicle, or a vehicle that was last owned by wardens. If it is a square, then it is a respawn location, whether it's a bunker core, an outpost, a white whale, something of that nature that wardens can spawn. If it is a diamond, then it is a watchtower, the main structure that we all use for intel. If it's a pentagon, then it is a defense structure. There are so pillboxes, rival garrisons, those things that have AI in them.
Ah. And so these
then-
dots only appear in like the watchtower, like area,
Exactly.
or like bunker base and stuff.
So the only area you ever see the intel of those sort of things are inside the radius of watchtowers.
Ah, okay.
Which is why watchtower building and observation bunkers are so critical. Without them, you don't have any map knowledge. You can't see vehicles, you can't see defenses, you can't see wardens walking around.
Ah, okay.
Right, here we go. We're entering the final stretch.
But like, do you have like a Discord server or anything else to
Yes.
to make your calls?
Yes. We are reporting
Yeah.
over Discord. Overall, most of the times you also work in game, because after they fix their voice chat and everything, it's actually quite nice.
Yeah, I really like it. Also being able to like talk with the enemy. I've taken a couple of Prisoners of War, and
yeah.
that's really fun.
Man, I just got lost at Longstone, and I just walked into a trench with an enemy. It was funny as fuck.
Right, we're now
Yeah.
officially in enemy waters.
Yep, so this water that we're in is only reachable by the enemy.
Okay, there was a ship like to our direct.
I was empty.
Yeah, so
Oh,
that
thank
was a large iron ship. They're really big, slow, tanky ships that their whole purpose is to transport large quantities of logistics. So it's got room to hold 5 shipping crates, and each shipping crate can hold 60 of these smaller crates that we're carrying. So right now we have 12 crates of BMATs between everyone. One shipping container can hold 60.
I'm sorry,
And the
NA, but
iron
check
ship can
binos.
hold.
Check binos up front.
No signs of vehicles at the moment.
We're gonna go to the complete edge and then travel.
Yep, that's fine. So So yeah, they're designed to transport massive amounts. They can also transport, you know, crates of vehicles and things. The one downside to them is something like Cuba, because it doesn't have the way to unpack the shipping crates.
Right, here we are, guys. Pirate waters here. There are regular wardens driving around here trying to catch logistics. Like this poor guy.
Yep.
It's funny, man.
We're almost there. It's the final stretch.
At the Horn of Africa.
Heart's pumping, guys. You feel it?
Honestly, yeah.
Oh yeah.
A little bit of anxiety creeping in here.
What's that noise?
Like,
Waves.
What did it sound like?
It's like bubbling, yeah.
yeah.
That,
Like
that
deep
direction.
Yeah, so that bubbling is us moving through the water. That's just the water sound.
Alright.
We'll be landing
And
for
then
Cuba.
Another noise laid on top of that of the engine, and then another noise laid on top of that of those flaps flapping.
Okay, but like, I've used the binoculars before, but like, I can't really see anything because, like, you know, the darkness and stuff. How do you like make out like what's a ship and stuff? And like, you know,
So even
No
at
one
nighttime, vehicles will always show up.
Cuba
like,
is
arcade
very
stuff.
happy that we are bringing them BMATs. I'm.
Successful
I know you
operation.
guys haven't really shot anything, but you guys being here.
Do you also see artillery stuff,
Survived.
like on the binoculars?
So hang on, what'd you ask?
Do
What do I
you
see on
see
the
like
binoculars?
artillery positions and stuff on?
We got
the
BMATs.
binoculars as well?
It depends on the artillery.
Ah, okay. So I'm guessing like push cannons you won't see.
Correct. Push
I
guns
think
you
like
don't see because they're considered a vehicle. Sorry, they're considered a push weapon. Push weapons fall in a weird category where they're kind of vehicles, but they're kind of not. So they don't get revealed, much like infantry, at nighttime and can hide in bushes. But the stationary artillery, you can see.
Oh boy, we did it, guys.
Ah, okay. So,
I know it might have been a bit boring because you didn't really actually shoot anything or didn't encounter wardens, but you guys being here is extra BMATs and extra security. I appreciate it.
Hey boys, guess what we did?
What?
We just got
What?
a full freighter of equipment.
That's cool.
Right on.
We also got some stuff.
Hell yeah!
We captured it from
emails.
the Wardens.
Good
Oh,
job.
hell yeah! Good shit.
Raised pirates are at it again, boys. We're gonna get this place stocked up again.
Yeah. Hell
Here, my
yeah.
boys, right here. Gunny Highway, Purple Pill, Super Safety, my full crew.
Oh man, I love this community.
I just hope that those
We did
aren't
it!
in
We did it!
crates.
Wait, like, are most of these vehicles warden? Like literally.
Yep.
Yeah,
we
so they're
captured
warden
them.
vehicles. So
Actually?
the only way we
What?
can get them is by killing the crew, unlocking the vehicle, and then getting away with it.
All these tanks, the poor bastards.
Let's part our
So-
BMATs into the bunker base here.
Alright.
You need to drop the ramp.
We can also just jump over the sides.
We can just jump over the sides, but
Would be cool.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
it would be cool if you just walked off it.
So now you can just right-click and submit, and then they'll just submit it straight to the bunker core. In addition, if you're driving a vehicle and you're submitting material straight in, you can right-click on the vehicle's inventory and do the submit all, and it'll drop all the crates into the bunker core.
Ah, okay.
Why ammo's fucking awesome.
Honestly, gentlemen,
let's do the next
yeah, the rest maybe would be possible for like the ones of us that still want to do it. That like you can use the vehicle.
Be aware, we're not going to the front line. We're going back and getting BMATs. So if you do not want to,
This is
Okay,
logistics
one
only,
side.
guys.
this is logistics.
Gentlemen,
Ashfield.
wait for them
This
to get
is
out if they
Ashfield.
want-
Trip to Ashfield, my
want to
friends.
start. Oh, wow.
That was quick.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I think
not
they didn't want
interested.
to go Ashfield.
But man, the amount of vehicles here is insane. And to think all of them were captured?
Yeah, it's,
Yeah,
that's pretty
correct.
nuts.
Don't
There's no order stuff in all
flex. We're gonna do another run.
Man, this
It
stuff
also
is
makes
crazy.
it
Posts are clear.
extremely rare.
Oh, hell yeah.
Bring I don't know, shirts? No. Ammo? Maybe? No.
For what? Ammo for what?
No, nothing. Just BMATs. Fuck ammo.
Okay.
Got it.
Oh, there is one for moist. Gonna have to tank up with them. I hope we get in time to them.
Indeed.
I bet we're gonna have another time for another run.
We'll have time for another run. So now we get to do the nail-biting trip back.
Yeah. But by the way, like, I saw, like, the holes in the ground, like the maintenance hatches. Like, what's the purpose of those?
So they are to keep supplied to all the bunker pieces. So they're the thing that stops all the bunkers from getting decay. So whenever you build something, it has a short time where it is protected from decay.
Oh, thank you,
And-
Wargul.
Once that time expires, it will start consuming MSUPs from one of those maintenance hatches. If it doesn't have a maintenance hatch or town hall or bunker core to pull MSUPs from, or if those structures don't have MSUPs for it, then it will slowly take ticking damage over time. So, each time it tries to pull, it won't be able to, and instead it'll take 1% of its health and damage.
Ah, okay.
It's essentially the way the game handles excessive building. In addition, the more structures you have in an area, the worse the consumption for the whole area is. Meaning, instead of needing 1 MSUP per structure, you then need 2 or 3.
So,
And then it can get really bad where it's, 5 or 6 per instead of 1.
ah, okay.
So of course.
But right now we are in like. So what are we like? In the enemy area?
Yep.
Yeah,
This is
so we're
enemy
in an
waters.
enemy area.
That means a warden could pop up with a not a battleship, but like a gunboat and just absolutely destroy us. Or sticky barges, the most dangerous thing. What we're doing, like, I know it's a bit boring for you guys, but it needs to be done, and everybody on that island we are supplying is gonna be thankful.
Correct.
Is that our watch?
No, that is a
Oh
warden.
shit!
That. Oh, Max.
That would have been very bad. There's a tank on that.
That's a chieftain being transported on a barge that went past us.
I mean, yeah, well.
Uh-oh.